My name is Cheryl Harding, and I am a real estate agent with Coldwell Banker, and I am listing 10880 Rock Creek Road in Placerville. That is 61 acres of raw land. What goes along with that is the other 19 acres that the sellers own that is on the other side of the South Fork. So I am going to show you this. If you look at this, this is a color-coded map. It's the two parcels. On the lower part in the yellow also, there's a little kind of a curved loop there. On one side is 19 acres, and up above that is the other 61 acres. That kind of line that's the curved loop, that is the South Fork on the American River. Beautiful, beautiful. And there are no other easements besides that green line for the pole easement. Anyway, the property is beautiful. It is very, very sloped. I believe that there's a place where you could build, but I'm not going to say that for sure. That will be up to the buyer to decide that. But before we get into that, I am making this video mainly because there's a lot to this property, and I'm hoping to save you some time, and actually me some time too, so that you will know what to look for and can look at a few things before calling me and asking a lot of questions. Hopefully I'll be able to answer a lot of those questions here. So this property on the website, I also have the disclosure for the vacant land disclosure, and there's a lot of details to it. There's a lot of things going on, and there's a lot of explanations. Along with that, I also have some other disclosures that you should probably take a look at before seeing the property. So let's just to start with this. The sellers have owned this property for quite some time. They pretty much have not seen it up for a long time, up until a couple years ago, not this year, but last year. They received a call from the Dorado Sheriff Department, and that there was marijuana growing on their property, and that they were kind of responsible for it. Not responsible, but anyway, they had to prove that it was being trespassed on and that it was not their illegal marijuana that was being grown there. And they were able to do that easily enough. Anyway, so that has been taken care of. That is disclosed in this vacant land disclosure, along with probably the file number in that if your buyer wanted to look at that. On top of that, once they got that taken care of, the next thing that happened was that Fish and Wildlife was out there with the Sheriff Department the same day, but later they sent them, what do you call it? Oh, that they were in violation of a few things with Fish and Wildlife. So they received a violation that was hard. Anyway, it's just because of some of the things that had happened there. So they had to get a civil engineer, yet another report on what to do for the property. And what they did is they also said that the remediation, Fish and Wildlife, I have another paper here that's saying that everything was taken care of. So that was cleared. Then on top of that, as they were trying to secure their property, put gates up on both ends, where there is a dirt road that goes through the property up to another gate. They had some concerned neighbors that decided that the property was a fire access road. It had never been a fire access road before. My seller contacted the Mosquito Fire Chief and the Garden Valley Fire Chief. Those are also in here that they wrote back, said that there is not a fire access road going through their property. Those disclosures are also on this site that you can look at. And not to mention the preliminary report didn't turn up anything, which we have that also is here for you to look at. And of course that color-coded plat map doesn't show any fire access road. So that is, and since then, we believe someone may have contacted the concerned neighbors and told them that, so there haven't been any more incidents of them going up and trying to create a fire access road. There is also an illegal well on the property. That's also disclosed in the disclosures. There's also something else that talks about wells. So the growers put a well on the property. It's not it's not permitted, it's not legal, and on top of it, it is too close to the neighboring property. So the setbacks aren't there for that. Another issue. What else is there? Well, I guess that's kind of most of it. I'm trying to give you some information. Once you go through all of this information with a potential buyer, the other thing is, this is a cash deal. There's no one's carrying any money. Don't even begin to think that, ask that. And before anyone can make an appointment to see the property, I would need to see proof of funds that they could close on it if they chose to move forward with it. So I hope this helps. If you have someone that's interested, that has seen some of the disclosures, has the cash, and still wants to see it, please call me, make an appointment. Do not go up without an appointment. There are surveillance cameras up there, so don't do that. It won't, they'll call the police on you for sure. So, but if you do have someone that fits the $100,000 cash, they've seen this, they're good with it, this could be a good deal for them. Just call me up, we'll set up an appointment, and I will give you the next set of instructions on how to access the property the best way. So again, I'm here to help. Let me know if I haven't answered some questions for you here. My phone number is 916-223-9685. And I look forward to hearing from anyone with a qualified buyer. Thank you.